everybody, welcome you all. In today's class, I will be making a discussion related to peasant or farmers movement during colonial regime. At the outset, I would like to tell you the fact that during British regime in India, there was existing zamindari system, which was a highly exploitative system. Under zamindari system, what was happening? Obviously, the interest of the agricultural workers as well as tenants was not taken into consideration. Zamindars, those who were the mediators or intermediary between the British government and the local people of the country, they were highly exploiting the farmers or the peasants. In this context, many peasants movements were organized during colonial regime. In this context, UPSC has asked a question related to peasant movement during colonial regime, that is, Jyoti Phule as an agrarian radical. I am repeating the question. Jyoti Phule as an agrarian radical. So, how to write the answer of this question that has been asked by UPSC a few years ago? You see, first I am breaking the question into three parts. First, what is the meaning of agrarian? Second, what is the meaning of radical? And what steps were taken by Jyoti Phule in the matter of bringing radical transformation in the agriculture of our country? These are the three important dimensions for writing the answer of this question. You see, Jyoti Phule himself was born in a backward caste, that the name of his caste is Mali. Mali means people, those who are the gardeners. They are called Mali. So he was a member of backward caste, and Jyoti Phule was interested for bringing a radical transformation in the agriculture of our country. As he was interested to bring a radical transformation in the agriculture of our country, that's the reason he is called agrarian radical. You see, first of all, Jyoti Phule gave a challenge to the Brahminical hegemony of our country. He is of the opinion that the high caste people, particularly Brahmins, they have exploited the low caste people as well as Dalit people. That's the reason he wanted to give a challenge to the dominance of high caste people and particularly the Brahmins. Jyoti Phule started running an organization that is called SAROJ SAMAL. In SAROJ SAMAL, Jyoti Phule fought against caste system and inequality that was existing in our country during the British regime. Apart from that, Jyoti Phule is of the opinion that Dalits as well as the backward caste, other backward caste, they are not at all the owners of huge patches of agricultural land. Rather, they are the landless agricultural worker as well as the marginal peasant or marginal farmers. Jyoti Phule wanted to upgrade and uplift the condition of the other backward caste as well as the Dalit people of our country, because in the analysis of Jyoti Phule, these groups of people are really interested with agricultural activities and really they are involved in agricultural activities of our country. If a development of substantial magnitude takes place among the people of these castes, that is the other backward castes as well as the Dalit caste, then a radical transformation will take place in the agricultural fields of our country. And in this context, Jyotirao Phule felt that giving education to the other backward caste students as well as Dalit students is a great step in the matter of upgrading and uplifting their socio-economic condition. That's the reason Jyotirao Phule established schools for the children of the Dalit caste as well as lower caste. Apart from that, Jyotirao Phule also started establishing girls' schools for the children of these other backward caste as well as lower caste. Apart from this, Jyotirao Phule demanded that in the government-run schools, government-run school means at that point of time British government, in the government-run schools, all the teachers, those who were engaged in teaching these students, students of the lower caste background, all these students must be non-Brahmin, all the teachers must be non-Brahmin teachers. Why? Because at that point of time, in almost all educational institutions, particularly schools, majority of the teachers were the Brahmin teachers. So Jyotirao Phule right now demanded that no, as the school is for the children of the lower caste and backward caste as well as Dalit caste, that's the reason teacher must be from the backward caste background or from Dalit background. Apart from that, Jyotirao Phule also demanded that if Indian farmers are given education, that is the modern education and technical education just like the agriculturists of Britain are given, then a tremendous change of a significant magnitude will take place in agricultural activities. Then Jyotirao Phule also mounted pressure on British authority for promoting the interest of farmers and agricultural workers who belong to Sudraj as well as Ati Sudraj category. And he also highlighted the problems of Indian agriculture as well as Indian agriculturists. At that point of time, there was shortage of rainfall, there was exploitation of the farmers by the moneylender because institutionalized credit system was not existing. Apart from that, farmers were not having running capital to do agricultural activities. Apart from this, Jyotirao Phule demanded that the farmers of our country must be given training related to use of advanced technology in agricultural activities just like the farmers of Europe are given training. Along with it, Jyotirao Phule also demanded for banning cow slaughter, not because of the religious reason, but because of a secular reason, secular cause. What is that? Because at that point of time, obviously the Europeans, they were eating the beefs. In that context, obviously cow slaughter was taking place. Even somewhere also the bullocks, they were also slaughtered. So Jyotirao Phule started thinking that if cow slaughter takes place in an unabated manner, then there would be shortage of bullock for agricultural activities, then there will be deficit of compost. Why? Because cow dung is used for manufacturing that compost. In that context, he demanded for banning cow slaughter. Along with it, Jyotirao Phule also demanded that the farmers of our country should be given license for possessing guns. Why? Because at that point of time, wild animals, they were basically destroying the harvest crops. In that context, he demanded that all the farmers should get a license for defending, for protecting their crops. And while crop was damaged by the wild animal, obviously compensation must be given to the farmers, and he demanded that police must be responsible for providing protection to the crops of the farmers. If crops of the farmers of our country is damaged by the wild animals, then the salary of the policemen who are in charge of providing protection to the farmers, to the agricultural crops, their salary must be deducted, and that will be given as compensation to the farmers whose crops have been damaged by the wild animal. Along with it, he also demanded that farmers of our country must be awarded for greater production, that is greater yield, as well as better skill. And at the last, I would like to tell you the fact that Jyotirao Phule also demanded that during the time of crop failure, during the time of drought, obviously no tax should be imposed on the farmers. As Jyotirao Phule gave utmost emphasis on protecting, promoting and preserving the interest of the agrarian people of our country, and as he suggested drastic and dramatic change to take place in the condition of the farmers of our country, that's the reason it is very much justified to conclude that Jyotirao Phule was a great agrarian radical of our country during the colonial regime. This is all about the answer of the question. Thank you a lot.